I just thought the bauble trend looked like so much fun, I had to give it a try. And then, of course, I had to give it my own twist. It works best to use one of these jars because they have a thicker lip on them. And just pick your favorite color. I tend to love blues, and so I'm going to go with blue. I'm not going to do it all one color of blue. So this was manganese, and on this side I put some phthalo blue red shade, quite a bit darker. I'm going to have my light coming from there, so that light part goes up there. And I'm taking a clean, wet brush that holds quite a bit of water, and I'm just letting it run out into that. Same on this side. I'm going to get this other intenser color. Kind of cool to make it look like a world, huh? Have a globe bubble. Okay, I think I'm gonna just put some water in there to blend that in and let these little white specks say. That's so simple. Anybody can do it. You can make it your favorite colors, and then you just add the top. And I'm going to put pine boughs. I want these to be sweeping looking, not stiff, even some going across like that. Starting pushing down a little bit in here, but then I lift as I go, and it makes that get skinnier at the ends. Now I want to get a yellower green and do another whole layer of these. And make those other ones be background and this be foreground. So it's also darker. Just going right over those other ones. Now I tend to do these eraser berries when I'm doing something fast especially, and I put it right into my paint so it's quite wet. Now I'm going to go in with some alizarin crimson, which is a dark red. That one I'm going to make mostly that color. And it hides the pine branches that are showing through and also provides some depth to those. Now, what am I going to do to make it my own twist? I'm going to add some background. Now, once this is completely dry, you can mask it off. Overlap a little bit. And then you get an X-Acto knife or some other similar knife, and you cut around it. You have to go a little harder on where there's double tape. If any of you have liked this video, please subscribe and like and share it with your friends that are artists. And let me know in the comments how you've enjoyed painting. And you just pull that off. Now I'm pushing that down with my thumbnail all around there so no paint leaks under it. Now I'm going to take my stencil brush and I'm going to splatter. Makes a mess of your hands. If you're interested in supporting this channel, there's a Buy Me a Coffee in the links, and you can go there and see what's available there. There's all kinds of things you can do with this, but I prefer to spritz it a little bit and let it make its own magic. Now it's going to change my berries and loosen them up a bunch. So I'm going to try not to spritz any more there because I don't want them any looser than they are now. But that helped them. They look much nicer now. Blue that I used was ultramarine blue, not the phthalo blue. I want some blue because I want it to tie in with what's there. And you could, you can do this whatever colors you want. You can make it very bright and you can add red and yellow. And I'm going to spritz again, but I'm going to protect the berries now because I think they've spread out enough. And if you like them really round, you can protect them from the very first squirt. You can really make this your own. And then I'll just come down in here a little bit with this so that there's not a white area around the berries. Right, let's take the tape off. I'm going to add to the green, and I'm going to get kind of a pasty, brighter green and put in some, bring it forward some more because it went even more in the background as it blurred. Let's take the tape off the outside. There we have a cute little card. Now you can do whatever you want with this. I did one where I did bouquet in the background. Let me show you that one. But I didn't like that as much as I liked the speckles, and it took way longer. Before I finish things, I always look at them, and I noticed that this ball looks rather flat. And so I'm going to go in and darken this side that's away from the lighter part. I want to do something similar that I did on the edge, and that is put some paint down like we did with the jar, and then just add water to move it. And let it still stay a floaty kind of a ball. If you want even more contrast, you can put another color. This is a little bit of phthalo blue red shade, and just make it even rounder. There, now it actually looks like a Christmas ball instead of a ring. There's all kinds of things you can do with the background. You can just make it up as you go and make it your own and have a lot of fun with your Christmas cards this year. The blue that I used on the ball was aquamarine. Oh my goodness. I have to cheat.